Globally, water is a big problem. Have we paid enough attention to it? No, I don't think so. Are we going to have to pay a whole lot more attention? Definitely. And it's going to become a worldwide problem that will take the world to solve.
Water is one of the very first things that a victim of natural disaster has to have to survive. Many of the deaths that occur from natural disasters don't happen because of the disaster itself, but what happens later, the disease that sweeps through the population's waterborne disease.
We don't care what the water's like. We don't care how brackish it is. We don't care where it needs to go. There just has to be a source of dirty water, and we can start the HydroPacks hydrating and supply that water at the initial stages of a disaster.
There are a number of markets for the HydroPack. We see a recreational market, military we've been working with for a number of years. There are many commonalities between our work with the military and the relief groups. Both groups are in need of a product and technology that will work in very austere environments and be absolutely reliable. Both groups really require the experience of touching the product and using it in the field in order to work through the education aspect of learning what the technology is all about and what it can bring to them. So what we're doing in Kenya is a demonstration pilot that will help the third parties, the Kenyan government, the NGOs, touch and feel the product and actually look and see what the technology brings to a disaster relief operation, both in terms of health impact and logistics savings.
Every designer is always waiting for the opportunity to have meaning in their work. I saw an opportunity to take the work that we do professionally and match it to the values that we have personally.
We've been very lucky to have Austen Angell and Modern Edge volunteer their time to bring their design expertise into looking at the packaging of the HydroPack. Our goal is to come up with a packaging that will communicate the necessary information required for somebody to use the HydroPack effectively and to build a sense of confidence that the technology is something that will keep them safe and healthy during the crisis.
This pilot program alone is going to have such an impact in the community, and there's an opportunity to link research to it so that we can get answers and make the next generation solution even better. It brought all the aspects of design thinking together, as well as just the idea of getting your own heart, passion, and spirit into the program.
Because our vision for the HydroPack is one where it will be pre-positioned around the globe to be used for disaster relief, we don't know what cultures it will ultimately be used in. We don't know what language will be used. We don't know if it's a literate or a non-literate population. So as we approached the packaging issues, it became clear to us that it'd be very important that no matter who receives the pouch, they can quickly understand what it is and why they should use it.
What we're hoping to accomplish is to parallel both the pilot program and a research program that'll collect feedback from the users. We'll have an ethnography approach to collecting information about how the people actually use the product before, during, after. I've worked on a lot of volunteer programs. The thing that's in common between all of them is that you're in a community that's under a stress situation, and you have to try and bring people into that situation and lead with empathy. It's not just about going in, I have an answer, and I'm going to perform triage, but it's a matter of engaging them so that they can help create the next generation of solution.
Kenya will be incredibly exciting because we will get to hear back from the people, things that we can do better to make it more user-friendly.
One of the things designers offer is this idea of systems or design thinking, dissecting a problem and then resurrecting it into a solution. So designers in general have that ability. What they're missing oftentimes is the partner to do it with. And the best thing designers can do to seek out that type of work is to be more open to being influenced. Because you can't influence anyone else unless you're allowing yourself to be influenced by them. What's exciting about working with HTI and Eastman is you've got the business, the technology, and the people all brought together into one program. So we're able to leverage all of the Eastman technologies, all of the R&D that HTI has done, and then measure it against the efficacy in the field and how much it really impacts these people's lives. As a designer, I don't think you can ask for much more of a challenge.